Get a few people in first.
Nice. So who? Oh my God, we're live. This is awesome.
We're live.
We're live.
Live. No one's here. Let's
Live from Saturday night.
Oh yeah, it's a Saturday Night Live.
Saturday. Been practicing my vocals. Sorry about that. I'm just kidding.
SNL.
SNL. Saturday.
SNL. Man.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Some of their stuff is kind of funny sometimes.
like they've got some decent comedians or something.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, and then Jeremy invited me to be a guest speaker at this networking fair at Owens. So I'm going to talk to theater students and share my experience.
That's
Nice.
amazing.
Yeah. The workshop's called Living and Auditioning in Chicago with Andrew Klepfer.
What kind of stories are we looking for?
You haven't looked in, we're live.
Huh?
Yeah, we're live right now.
Yeah, I know, but I haven't had time to look.
Like recent or just wacky true crime stories.
Oh, fine. Okay. I'll just go to my...
Nice.
It's
All
not
right.
wacky, but I'll bring it up. It's a good one.
I love it.
Not a good one, because that sounds terrible when we're talking about murder.
Oh,
That's
I'm gonna fire
we get a
people.
few people in here.
nice.
Rolling.
Noise.
Wacky true crime. There we go.
Yeah.
Cool. Yep.
Word.
I didn't shave today either, so sorry, guys.
Oh,
Gotta-
you're scruffy today.
Life is good. A little too good.
Yeah.
All right. What?
The first one.
Don't read my stories.
I'm so sorry. I'm not going to steal them.
I actually researched.
Well, I mean, I've technically researched this one too.
I'm not looking.
All right, people that aren't here, welcome to True Crime.
Can they watch the playback?
Yeah. All that stuff
Nice.
you said is on the books forever.
Oh my god!
we got some exciting news about season 2 of True Crime for the Innocent Mind. We have some exciting news about H2G Radio in general, and we're gonna do a little bit of a laid back sitting here at the bar, enjoying a couple of drinks across the nation with Andrew Bundy, Ted Klepfer, Andrew Klepfer, Liz Klepfer.
Where are your Bundy glasses? Now people can see them.
And so that and so much more. True Crime for the Innocent Mind is live, and it starts. All right, meow.
I don't think I'd walk up on a guy with a 357 standing by his side. But these fellas did. Foolish mistake. They all died.
Welcome to True Crime for the Innocent Mind.
All right.
Whoa.
Boobles.
And we're
What an
going with the
intro.
bubbles. Yeah, what an intro. We should probably get a new one eventually. Let's do night driving, shall we? Night driving. Let's bring that down a little bit. Hanging out on a Saturday night. True Crime for that's all the way down. What's going on, viewer that is here? We are live. Let's get the comments pulled up so we can tap those.
Hi, viewer.
And I'm sure more will come, more watching later. So, True Crime for the Innocent Mind, if you haven't checked it out, it is one of our podcasts here at H2G Radio. It's on, it usually comes out new episodes on Saturday, in between seasons now. But here in a little bit, we'll get into a little bit about season 2, some sneak peeks, and some conversation of what we're going to cover. We also have some big news about H2G Radio in general. And then we've got some special content for this lovely Saturday night stream as well. But I can't start True Crime for the Innocent. Let me put my hood up. I feel like I need to. Can I have my hood up? No, that's weird. Can't start this podcast without introducing my lovely fiance, Jordan.
Hello.
And of course, my good buddy, Ted Cleffer and Andrew Bundy, Liz Cleffer, Andrew Cleffer, ladies and gentlemen, out there in Chi-Town. How's it going?
What's up, guys? I've really missed you, and I'm just happy to be here. You know, that's the motto lately. I'm just happy to be here.
Absolutely, just happy to be here. That's probably what some of our killers have said over the times.
Okay.
Ted, how do you feel about this trial? I'm just happy to be here. I don't know. So, yeah, True Crime for the Innocent Mind is a podcast about crime. Andrew has a bit of a wholesome heart and an innocent mind, and we've brought him into this podcast to ruin all of those things by bringing some serious crimes, some serious stories of the heinous, whether it be serial killers, murders, rapists, kidnappers, and even a little bit of the hooky spooky and paranormal and cryptids. We've definitely covered cryptids. All of season 1 can be found on the link below. You'll see www.h2gradio.com. Before we go any further, it's super exciting. We are happy to announce we are officially live with our website. Home base is now h2gradio.com. You can find all of our podcasts there. You can get involved with our podcast there. Contact at h2gradio.com is a good email for you to get involved. And here on the show today, if you have any commentary on anything that we're talking about, please drop it in the comments. And we'd be happy to invite someone on to the stream today if you're interested in being involved with today's conversations. But yeah, super exciting, guys. h2gradio.com.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Wow.
It's live.
It only took a month.
Lots of fine tuning.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so season 2, we're going to talk about that, and then we'll get into our special content. Season 2, we've already started pre-recording. We have so much fun recording these shows, doing the research for the most part. We have some fun with that. But the idea is we find crime stories, whether they be infamous or whether they be unknown, and we dig into the details of them and try to find out, from our perspective, why a human being would do such things. Where did the system fail? How did we fail these victims? How do we prevent these things from coming? In other words, we don't want people to believe that monsters are hiding under the bed. I guess I'm just the only one talking on tonight.
Oh, sorry. I live in Chicago. There's many monsters under my bed.
Those are just socks. You need to clean this up and do some. All right. So season 2. What all we've got a big hitter. Probably our first real big hitter. We've done, in season 1 we did the Bobbitt story. Casey Anthony.
I know we may have to circle back on that one with her documentary.
Yeah, documentary from Casey's point of view is out now, so we'll definitely back to that. But yeah,
crazy.
The Watts, we covered that.
Chris Watts, Shanann.
So lots of good stuff in season 1. Season 2, we really took a turn and dove into some deep territory. Ted Bundy for sure is a pretty deep story. And we are currently in the process behind the scenes of that. What else did we cover so far in season 2?
Was Elisa Lamb in season 2?
Haven't we done some creepy pasta too?
We did a little bit of creepy pastas with spooky
scary skeleton.
Shout out to True Crime for the Innocent Mind on that reference. But yeah, so lots of big things coming. Probably another big hitter, one that wears a clown face, one that's native of some areas that some of us may know. So just keep an eye out. Season 2 coming very soon. And you can find all those updates, h2gradio.com. All right. Well, let's dive on in. We've got some wacky true crime stories to cover, and we're going to just have a little bit of fun here. We're having a drink. So if you're at home and you're joining us and having a drink, toast to you.
Cheers.
Let's get it going. Cheers.
Oh, there we go. You'd think you would think as an actor that I would know how to frame stuff, but I totally fucked the frame.
That's all right. That's all right. That happens sometimes. Okay, well, I can go ahead and kick the thing off here. I've got a headline that I've been waiting to read all damn day.
Oh.
A man murdered over Bigfoot.
What?
Bigfoot?
As our listeners may know, in season 1, Andrew did an entire episode over the legend of the Sasquatch or Bigfoot, or both, or whatever you might call it. And so one of the most bizarre crimes of 2022 was perpetuated by a fisherman named Larry Sanders. In July, he and a fellow fisherman named Jimmy Glenn Knighton went noodling at the South Canadian River.
Noodling?
In southeast Oklahoma. I'm all the way turned around here. They were noodling, which I thought was like cuddling. And that's
canoodling.
Canoodling. They were in the South Canadian River in southeast Oklahoma. I don't know.
A Canadian river in Oklahoma?
Yeah, and I got to shout out my sources. I'm using grunge.com. Also, shout out to the Oklahoman.
Okay.
Later that day, Sanders came home alone and told his daughter that he murdered Knighton.
Oh, straight up told him.
Told his daughter straight up. Not much is known about what was said on their trip, except what Sanders told officers. Knighton had summoned Bigfoot to come and kill Sanders. Knighton reportedly tried to get away to save himself after baiting Bigfoot, but Sanders, not wanting to be left alone with the infamous forest monster, proceeded to attack Knighton. The two men then brawled near the river until Sanders successfully strangled Knighton to death and left his body in the woods. An arrest warrant was quickly issued for Sanders as he subsequently helped officers locate Knighton's body. Things to note, the arresting sheriff said Sanders appeared to be under the influence of drugs. No kidding. And Sanders also had unpaid fines for drug-related crimes. He was also once arrested for public intoxication and brought in on a methamphetamine charge that landed him in county jail. And that comes from NBC News. Yeah. Sanders was charged with first-degree murder, and I'm happy to report Bigfoot did not receive any charges.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, I was worried about Bigfoot.
I would like an addendum to the story. Bigfoot is a species, okay? There's multiple. Like, it's not just one, okay?
Okay. I mean, I feel like that could be true, especially with how many states.
That's true.
Sightings.
If you're gonna do drugs, which you shouldn't do heavy drugs, but it's your life. I mean, do what you're gonna do. Maybe don't go noodling, whatever that is.
Oh yeah.
Canadian,
I'm gonna look noodling up.
And it's probably.
Should I do it on a private tab?
Maybe it's some sort of fishing, I'm sure. But the Canadian
Noodling is fishing for catfish using one bare hand.
Oh wow.
That's not a good idea. Well, hi either.
Or feet.
Or feet.
How do you? Hold on, let me just catch this catfish with my foot. How does that happen?
I guess it has to latch onto your foot. They got teeth, I think.
Some people have big feet.
Yeah, but how
Bigger
would you
catfish,
like?
I guess.
Anyway.
You know what they say about big feet? Big catfish.
Big
That's
catfish,
right.
Yeah. And then too, probably just don't be in the Canadian River in Oklahoma when you're on drugs, because that's going to be confusing anyway. So
Yes.
I'm confused, and I'm almost completely sober.
And I don't even have a map, so and I'm confused.
Josh!
What's up, Josh?
Joshua Scales. Let me get an invite over to that man.
Wow, what a dude.
All right. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm doing like 5 things at once.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, Bigfoot. I guess he is out there, and you got to be careful because you never know. He might lure you into a situation where you have to Sacrifice your friend.
I've been trying to get lured for years, okay, by Bigfoot.
Oh my gosh. Apparently you just need to do drugs.
or go noodling in a Canadian river in Oklahoma.
I only noodle in the off season.
With your feet?
That's
He's a foot noodler.
He is a foot noodler.
All right.
Do you see that stuff on Feet Finder? That would pay big bucks.
It's a niche.
It is for sure.
So I wanted to find somebody in every story to raise a toast to, and because Knighton's dead, I could do that. Can't raise it to the drug-infested Sanders.
True.
But I think we do this toast to Bigfoot. Here's to you, Mr. Bigfoot. You at home. We got a special guest joining.
Woo!
Yeah!
What's up, Josh?
In the house. Oh, you're muted.
Oh, he's muted. He's muted.
I can't hear you. Hold on. Oh, I heard something.
Well, there we go.
Move your mic. Is it sitting on something?
He's messing with us. He's got to be messing with us.
You know you can hear me.
Now I can hear him. He's got to be messing with us. He's like Bigfoot got a hold of my... Josh, welcome in, man. We are covering a lot today. We launched H2GRadio.com, so officially got a home base, a website for everything H2G. Season 2 of True Crime's on its way. Now we're just covering some wacky crime that happened in the past couple of years, and we thought we might have you come in here and listen to some of this craziness.
Yeah. What's up? What's going on?
All right. Well, who's got another story for Josh? And Josh has got some exciting news and a challenge that I'm thinking about taking that we're probably going to get to here in just a bit.
Well, guys, I've got one that's kind of morbid and it's kind of recent.
Okay.
And it's native to my city where I live here, Chicago, Illinois.
Oh,
And
well, that's
so-
like a dime a dozen. That happens every day.
That's right. And so there have been some interesting findings. They're finding a lot of bodies down at the riverfront. So people are citing that there may possibly be a new serial killer in Chicago.
Oh.
It's Kanye.
That's right. Yeah.
It's
And here's the MO. Here's why people are thinking it. They're thinking it because it's all college aged men that they're finding in the river.
Interesting.
This is not a movie you talking about?
No. This has been happening the last year down at the Chicago riverfront. Like supposedly whoever's killing the bodies are luring them away from the riverfront restaurants and then dumping the bodies in the lake.
I've literally seen 3 movies recently that sounds like this.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
We have a
Wait, it's a marketing campaign.
That's right. Yeah, and it's nuts because like people are getting really scared, like, you know, about like going downtown. I mean, people were already kind of scared, but
man.
Hey man,
Yeah.
talk, bro, but prayers out to Chicago, man. If
Truth.
that's going on. Like,
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, that's not wacky at all, Andrew. Toast to the good people of Chi-Town.
that's right.
Yeah, no kidding.
Try to stay alive.
he said try to stay alive.
Staying alive.
Hey, what y'all sipping on over there?
Oh, yeah, we're here at the new bar at the Home a Le Duval. And these are amaretto sours.
And they're delicious.
I've got a little bit of a milk stout going on here, Josh.
I have bottled water.
Yeah, we serve water. It's actually good for you, I found out. So
Yeah.
This is water.
try to drink a little water every week.
I found that out yesterday, so
I've got ice. If that's water, it'll be water here in a little.
It'll be water soon.
Yeah, soon the water will come. All right, do you have a story to share with us?
So mine's not really wacky. Surprise, surprise. I might cover this one in detail later on, but it's not a good story. Anyway, no murder stories are good stories.
I don't know about all that, but okay.
This one's a little personal, just
Okay.
because I knew the person involved.
Whoa.
So I'm not going to use a whole lot of news sources just because I do know the story pretty well and I researched it a lot when it came out.
Yeah.
But a girl I went to high school with, I remember it vividly. It happened in 2019. And a bunch of people I went to high school with kept sharing her husband's post about how she was missing. Like, he wrote this post that they found her car, but they couldn't find her. He had no idea where she was. And everybody was just sharing this post. Come to find out, they did some investigation, obviously. You always go to that significant other first. And he had purchased like bleach and cleaning products. I'm not going to murder you.
You're not supposed to be watching your cell phone. You're looking right at the camera so you can talk to the audience.
Well, technically the camera is like right next to my face. So like, can't do that.
So vain.
I am not going to kill you.
All right, anyway, continue.
So he found all these they found receipts for cleaning products like the day before, like she had gone missing. Come to find out, he was cheating on her, and she had told him that she was pregnant, and he didn't want to be with her anymore. He wanted to be with his new little girlfriend.
Oh.
And so he killed her because she was pregnant and he didn't want to have a child with her. Then later on, they found like a list of like, this one I'll pull up because I don't have all of the specific details.
Sure.
But he had created like a pro-con list of like killing his wife.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and it was dated in July of 2019. And she died in November of 2019. So this was definitely a premeditated murder.
Wow.
They found in his Google search history too, like how to kill your wife unsuspected.
Whoa.
Yeah, what do you do if your husband is upset with you're pregnant? He looked that up as well. But it's kind of crazy. The trial's still going on. I'm actually in a Facebook group specifically for this trial.
Wow.
I mean, I knew her. I've had news reporters like reach out to me because they I went to high school with her. Wow. You do not need help.
I just blinked. Can I blink twice?
You knew the lady that got killed?
Yeah, she was a year older than I was, and we went to high school together. She was actually friends with my brother.
Man.
So I didn't know her like really well, but I knew her enough that as soon as I saw it, I knew who she was.
You knew. Yeah.
That's up.
Yeah, it's crazy. She was only 31 at the time, or no, he's 31 now. This was 2019, so she would have been like 28, 27, 28 when it happened.
Dang.
That's nuts.
It was. He dumped her naked body in the woods an hour away from their home.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Wow.
And cleaned the whole house with all those cleaning spice, bleach, all
Use
that
the
good
old
stuff.
Casey Anthony method.
He did. They ended up finding like the blood and bleach in the soaked carpet. So he killed her in their home. And then like made it look like she went missing. So he literally took her car somewhere, left it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
to make it look like she'd gone missing.
I'll say this. It's not like the movies, people. If you do these things, you're going to get caught. You can't just kill somebody on some carpet, use some bleach,
right,
wipe it all down, take her out, move the car. If it's
coming
in
to
movies,
Netflix. I said coming soon to Netflix.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, this happened in St. Louis, so we're from obviously Kansas City.
Yeah.
But she moved to St. Louis.
Detectives have Netflix accounts too, though. I mean, you can't just watch You and be like, "Oh, I think I can pull that off."
I can be Joe.
I know that works for me. Yeah, no, we got.
Oh my God, it's a Joe hat.
Joe Bundy Cleffer, Andrew.
Why do people? Why didn't he just like be like, I want to break up? Like, I mean, like cool. You know? Like, why do people?
I mean, it's kind of like the Chris Watts situation. It's almost identical, except for the fact that Jennifer was pregnant.
Right.
And Shanann was not. But both
Wow.
husbands were cheating, wanted to be with the other person, and
That better be some fire. If you're gonna go through the trouble to kill your whole family, I'm just saying.
Wow.
And Chris Watts he buried his girls alive in oil drums. I mean, that shit better be made of platinum, silver, gold, all of it. You better pay your rent when you're done with it. Anyway, who are we toasting here?
I'm assuming Jennifer, rest in peace.
Okay, rest in peace, toast to Jennifer. Let's get it on. All right. I'm gonna lighten the mood because these were supposed to be wacky stories.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I have a wacky one too.
Good. That's pretty much all I brought. So
Sorry to darken the mood. I feel like that's just kind of my thing.
that's what we do. True crime for the innocent mind. You know, we're here to
So close to home for you. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Let the audience members know that Jordan and I both went close to home. So for our first stories,
We did.
you did. A Bigfoot murder is pretty close to home. I'm like 7 foot tall, so.
Well, Oklahoma's only 4 hours.
Yeah, Oklahoma's not that far from home.
in Kansas City,
Louis,
Canada is though, so the South for being in Oklahoma is still very confusing to me. All right, grunge.com yet again, along with NBC News. Okay, so the headlines are my favorite part of my stories. I was sorry. A woman tried to buy a human baby at Walmart in 2022.
What?
Oh yes. Real human babies are not sold at Walmart, but Rebecca Lynette Taylor didn't get the memo. Her strange crime began at a self-checkout line at the grocery store where a woman with a baby with blonde hair and blue eyes was about to pay. The baby's appearance must have caught Taylor's admiring eyes because she began asking the mother if she could purchase the baby from her. That's right, she wanted to buy the baby. NBC News reports that the mother thought the woman was joking, but then Taylor named a number of $250,000 and said that she had the money ready. Of course, the mother told Taylor that the baby wasn't for sale, but that didn't stop Taylor. Once both parties went out to the parking lot, Taylor went berserk. The mother had to lock her children in the car as Taylor continually harassed them about taking her child. She raised her offer to $500,000 and confidently claimed that the child would be hers. Even weirder was the fact that Taylor happened to know the child's name and was calling it out. Taylor had an accomplice and both were reported to authorities. She was arrested on January 18th of 2022 with the felony charge of the sale or purchase of a child. Taylor later denied the allegations to Fox 26 Houston and said she was minding her own business at Walmart, merely there to buy a pee pad for her Pomeranian.
Oh my God.
And yes,
Crazy.
this was a white woman.
Of course.
Her name should have been Karen.
Karen. No.
Of course.
Karen. Oh, what's the difference? Any thoughts there?
So wow, 500,000. Holy shit.
That's nuts.
I'm just trying to imagine having 500,000 like on hand.
I know. Like, who carries that around? Like, hold on, let me just
Like to Walmart.
Dang.
What?
Ever.
God.
Buy a house.
Yeah.
You could buy a condo in New York for that.
It's easier to make a baby.
It's cheaper.
Almost.
100% it's cheaper.
It's free.
It's
No,
free.
it's not. You gotta pay for the hospital pills and shit.
Oh, well.
Having a baby is not cheap.
Not unless you do a water birth.
Josh, what do you think about all this, man?
Movies. Unfortunately, they're not movies, but
Wow.
you go about a regular day, you don't think nothing like this that extreme is happening, but apparently somewhere it is. Right?
Wow.
Now the real question: if you're in Walmart, your baby's screaming his head off. You've been sleeping like 1 hour a night for about 6 weeks. Baby daddy's not in the picture. you're struggling to get the eggs and bread you got in the cart, and this crazy woman comes up talking about $500,000 to take that screaming infant off your hands. Are you taking the money,
Bro?
It's not legal.
You got to be going through some stuff to do that. Like,
For real.
Nah.
But you could literally get the money and claim it as kidnapping.
$500,000.
Do you have faith enough in the police system to get the baby back? No. Like,
I mean,
if she jumps county lines, we've seen in several of our stories, the communication will not be there.
that's
Wow.
true.
That baby is gone in the wind if she leaves the county.
Bye.
Man, how new is the baby?
It says an infant. I don't think it. What did I say? 26 weeks.
Oh my gosh. 26 weeks?
You can make another one. You could.
Not yet. You could literally flip your uterus if you have kids back to back too soon.
Oh.
It just says baby. It doesn't say how old.
Me being the logical one over here.
Yeah,
Don't mind me.
yeah. I definitely wouldn't. That's crazy. I would.
I don't know what it feels like to flip your uterus, but that doesn't seem good.
You know,
Only worth $500,000.
no.
And with 500,000, you could buy a boat.
You can buy me
On a boat.
I'm on the boat.
Take a
I'm on
good
a
hard
boat
look because I'm
and
sailing.
fast and I got
And then you can make a baby on that boat.
Yeah, you
all
buy
right,
the boat, then you make the baby on the boat.
Amen.
There you go.
Yeah.
Rock the boat.
Are we
More memories to life.
are we toasting the baby or?
I know. You know what? Fuck that baby.
Huh?
The baby's got nothing to do with the story. It's a blonde hair, blue eye baby. That lady is probably racist. Shout out to the Walmart greeter who got an opportunity to spend his afternoon watching this crazy ass white woman trying to buy a baby.
Goodness.
Tim,
Amen.
Bill, Frank, whatever your name is, toast to you for a while you're out.
I'm out of drink.
Yeah.
That's the boss baby. Boss baby.
Baby, you ain't gonna believe what happened at the store today.
Seeing that shit go down. That's literally people of Walmart. That's
Yeah.
literally a post on people of Walmart.
And the Walmart greeter, there's a guy in my building who is a Walmart greeter, and every day I'm like, "How you doing, man?" And he's like, "I'm just living, man." You know, and it's like those guys go through a lot.
Yeah, they see it all, man.
Living, bro.
Half of them are, we could do a whole segment on this. I don't know if this is the show or maybe Free Mess, but
Oh yeah.
I do not like Walmart greeters, and it's because I have several instances of evidence that I believe Walmart greeters are racist. I truly,
Especially the ones by our house.
one of them was with Josh. Actually, you remember Kentucky? Do you remember the Kentucky scenario?
You have to refresh my memory.
We had to have been going to Nashville. We were going to Nashville. I think for AGT. I think we stopped to get booze or something for the hotel room. For me, obviously.
You hear Justin, bro?
For me,
it's time to get booze. Like, let's do it.
I don't think it was for Josh. But we walk into this hick ass Walmart and everything stopped as we were walking around. And I was like uncomfortable for the whole situation. And Josh was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "You didn't notice that like every eyeball is on us right now?"
Stopped when we walked in this place.
The world stopped. They stopped ringing up whoever that person was, and they didn't even care because they're staring too.
I remember.
Wow.
I've seen that, and it's fucked up. I'm not making a joke out of it. It's super fucked up. We've covered it on multiple episodes, but like, what can you do at this point but laugh and call those people idiots? But I've seen, and we're not going to get into a whole rant on it. I think this is a Free Mess story, but I've seen on several occasions, now when you're leaving the store and doesn't matter if you spent $100 or $1,000 in the store. If something is not in a bag, a lot of the times the greeters have to check your receipt. I think it's hilarious because we only go to the store every 2 weeks, so there's like $300 worth of shit in there, and you got to go through all of it. And then I call them on it when they look at the receipt. I'm like, you didn't check all 300 items just now. There's no way. There's no way you just saw that stuff.
I go through all of it.
But specifically a Walmart that we have been to frequently, I'm not going to call anybody out specifically, but they only stop people of color, and then they let me walk out with shit all the time.
What?
And I don't steal. I'm paying for it too. But first of all, you shouldn't be harassing us at the door when we're spending money. Second of all, harass everybody if that's your job. Don't sit up there. I don't know, man.
Third of all, if you're not going to hire employees to freaking like check us out, trust us to believe, because you literally have a thing in your hand that tells you exactly what we're scanning.
Yes.
I think
like if you're not going to pay your employees, then why the fuck do you have people standing at the door?
Amen.
Dollar shit.
It's probably why they're there, because that's their biggest form of shrink is like the self-checkout. You know, people switching stickers, ringing up a pack of cards, but it's actually on a TV or something. I don't know, but you figure out your own shit. Don't bring it down on people that are already being downtrodden on.
Yeah.
That's my soapbox against Walmart greeters. Fuck them all except for Frank or Bill or whoever was there to watch the baby selling.
That's right.
And Andrew's neighbor.
Thank
Well,
you.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is your neighbor racist?
No. Wayne is a person of color.
Sweet. It doesn't mean he's not racist, but
You said Wayne?
Yeah.
wait, you live next door to Wayne Brady?
Wayne.
Oh, I love Wayne Brady.
He's awesome. He like every morning he's like got like just the greatest greeting. Like it's almost like he brings the greeting to our apartment complex.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
He also hosts Let's Make a Deal.
He does. Well, this Wayne actually has a nice like head of hair.
Okay.
Oh. Wayne Brady does not.
Yeah, right.
But Wayne Brady really pulls off the bald look.
Oh yeah.
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to smack a bitch? All right. So next.
I've got another one.
Okay.
All right.
So this one is from the source is Uprank, is the website. And so have you guys heard? This is from 1970, so very current. It's the Donna Doll story. Have you heard of that?
Mm-mm.
Diamond dolls?
No, Donna Doll.
Donna doll.
Is this
So-
a toy?
Here's the story. It's pretty short. Donna Doll was last seen leaving her job at the school library on October 2nd, 1970. Before disappearing, Doll was a 21-year-old senior at Northern Illinois University, studying Russian and planned to be a teacher. Doll's remains were found in a cornfield about a mile from the university 9 days after she went missing. Okay, this is where it gets interesting. The coroner marked her cause of death as suffocation with a bag or pillow, but when they went to do the autopsy, they found that Donna had consumed 5 to 6 pounds of potatoes before she was murdered.
What?
Hold on.
In a cornfield?
Yeah.
Are we certain she was murdered?
Are we certain
did
she was
this-
in a cornfield?
Or did this woman try to eat?
So here it is. Here it is. Donna's killer has not been identified.
Oh, it was Donna. She committed suicide by potato.
Suicide by potato? But she was suffocated. Oh my god, the potato suffocated her.
But the crazy part is this. Donna had aspirations to like be a teacher. So like why go the potato route?
Well, because teaching is awful sometimes.
I mean,
You got children?
was she a science teacher?
She was studying to teach Russian.
Oh, that's the problem.
Yeah, she was trying to get vodka out of the potatoes. That makes sense.
That truth. Oh, Josh, I think you're muted.
Oh yeah. This time I see the mute button.
He's fucking.
He might be talking to somebody. Are you on the phone?
Oh, he might be talking to somebody.
Are we on this phone?
You're muted, Josh. You're muted. I see the mute. All right. So she ate how many pounds of potatoes were in her stomach?
It was estimated at 5 to 6 pounds.
Jeez.
Hey guys, I love y'all. I have to go, but thank you for inviting me to this, and we gotta do it again.
Oh,
Yeah,
Josh,
you're always
man.
welcome. Shout out on this story to the potatoes, but bigger shout out to Josh. Actually, Josh, do you have enough time to pitch what you got to pitch real quick?
Yeah.
pitch what I thought you said binge something. I don't know.
No.
So I got a challenge going on for my track called Loco. I did it a couple years ago. Then I did a remix to it, but I'm doing a challenge, open verse challenge on my Instagram.
Oh.
So you can remix the reel of like a minute and some seconds of the song playing, and you can add your verse to it. And I'm picking a winner. There's 3 prizes. And check my Instagram for those prizes and see the rules and everything like that. Winner gets selected Wednesday at 2 p.m. So you have until Tuesday at 11 p.m. to remix it and submit your verse.
I'm coming in on this track.
That's so awesome, Josh.
I have been going loco ever since day one. I have gone loco in my car. I'm going loco. I'm gonna have to write some verse. I'm coming out of retirement. The only person that's probably ever heard me write and read rap is Joshua Scales.
Man, he's pretty dope, man. He is.
I believe it.
I don't think I never had the confidence to do it. Well, Joshua Scales, is it the Joshua Scales on Instagram?
Yeah, the Joshua Scales.
Nice.
All right, go check that out. We're going to get Joshua Scales featured up on the website here very soon. That's another page we're working on. We have the initial launch. Next up, we're going to bring back Artist Spotlight and do that all on the website.
Yes.
See some of their content, be able to find our artists that have worked with H2G over the years. Josh has been a big supporter and a member of our family since day one. So, and I'm talking 2011 WWSU 106.9 day one. So,
yeah, rocking and rolling.
Yeah, long time. All right, brother. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you very soon. Love you, man.
Bye.
Peace. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Josh.
Hast thou got a story for us?
I do. I'm keeping it local.
Keep it local. I'm going local.
Yeah. Loco.
Check out Loco though. It is a dope track.
Okay, so
go ahead.
Huh?
I was just radio fodder. Go ahead.
Okay. This is actually from Narcissity.
Oh.
Is the website. This is a story about Robert Berdella.
Ooh, Bob Berdella.
Do you know who this
Bob
is?
Berdella? Yeah, I told you about Bob Berdella.
You did?
Oh, I know all about Bob Berdella. Yeah. Go ahead. This is exciting. This may be a big hitter we have to cover on
It's
the show.
just a short snippet of it.
That's all right. Yeah, do it. And the listeners can let us know if you want a full segment on it.
Yeah. So Robert Berdella was a serial killer in Kansas during the late 80s, dubbed the Butcher of Kansas. During this time, Robert Berdella tortured and killed 6 men during his spree, chopping their bodies into small pieces and stuffing them into dog food bags. He also kept detailed notes of the murders on each of his victims, which helped police link all 6 to him. He wouldn't have been caught either if it hadn't been for his 7th potential victim escaping through his 2nd floor window. Always lock your windows, people.
Lock the window. Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Rutro Raggy.
Dog joke. What's up? If you're just joining, this is True Crime for This Mine Live, doing a special in between seasons party here, and we just heard a little bit about Bob Berdella. We did such a crazy story. He literally dictated everything. I mean, if you're gonna be a serial killer, maybe don't leave for complete vacancy. At 6:46 a.m., I woke up and had 2 eggs and a coffee.
That is a great SNL bit, like a serial killer doing the therapist telling the serial killer that they need to journal more.
But they need to do it like Jimmy Fallon does his thank you note.
Yes.
He's like, yeah.
Thank you, victim number 1 for being so nice.
He was also a man of the night. Bob Berdella was.
Oh,
yeah. A bit of
is
a
that how he
Kansas
gets his
City.
men?
Yeah, exactly how he went to gay bars, and it was frowned upon in some areas of Kansas City.
I can believe it.
and it was also then exploded here.
I gotta
Like,
figure out which.
male prostitution was like one of the biggest rings in Kansas City at the
I
time.
want to figure out what bars he went to.
I don't want to go to a Bombardella bar.
No, I just think it would be interesting. What if it's like close?
I would have to, yeah, I mean, it probably, I don't know.
Because I would assume they're in Westport. And
close to
in
you.
that area, close to like work and stuff. Because there is one literally right next to my building.
So who do we toast? Who do we toast here? The seventh victim?
Yeah, he got away, the seventh victim.
Or the other men of the night who didn't get caught? Seventh victim got away in the night.
Woo!
Yeah.
If it's a second story, you can still jump it. Oh,
Second story window, baby.
second story. I did that in college, but that was because I was afraid of going to jail.
Oh my god.
Is this a true crime story? Or
No, I didn't get caught.
Crime?
Nope, never. A balloon. Oh, shout out to grunge.com again. A balloon-filled marriage proposal gone awry.
Oh no.
In May of 2022, a romantic wedding proposal became the scene of a very strange crime. The incident occurred on a boat at Biscayne Bay in Miami, where future groom Tom Rivas got down on one knee to propose. Local 10 WPLG, also in Florida, is helping with this story. So anyway,
yeah,
he said he wasn't aware of what happened next. Two people popped celebratory balloons lining the boat and littered them into the ocean. The action was hazardous for the environment, especially because sea turtles can confuse them for jellyfish and try to eat them. This is very true, and it came from CBS News, so it has to be. In Florida, where littered balloons in bodies of water are an ongoing problem, it's good.
Save the turtles! Come on now.
It is illegal in Florida to release more than 10 balloons into the air. Rivas merely rented the boat and issued a statement on social media to clear his name. That's great. Just tweet about it. You'll get away. He said, I was unaware of the crime. The party planning company Cloud9 also deflected blame, saying they contracted someone else to install the balloons. The two that were responsible were eventually found arrested on felony charges and had
For balloons?
a total of 9 citations that totaled out to $23,000 in fines.
For balloons?
The crime got a surprising amount of traction. A video of the culprits popping balloons went viral and was shared by actor Jason Momoa on his social media.
What the fuck?
Miami's mayor also tweeted out the video and said it did not represent the city's values. Keep your balloons inflated.
I have so many questions.
right before like a couple years ago, I've lived in Chicago for a couple years now. I opened up my trunk and I forgot I had balloons in it, and I released like 6 SpongeBob balloons into the Toledo atmosphere.
Well, see, you're 4 shy of a felony there. So
I know. Yeah.
I had 30 balloons for my birthday when I turned 30.
Yeah, but those all popped in the garage.
They did pop in
There
the
we go.
garage. None of them
We're
flew
good.
away.
The Kansas City Turtles are safe.
Oh, we do have a turtle in the pond behind us.
We saved.
Wow.
We did. He was in the middle of the road.
Aw.
Oh, I meant from dying by balloons, but
Oh.
good job for you to do that too. I didn't even realize.
You don't remember that?
Oh, I guess we did that. So toast to that turtle? No.
Toast to that turtle.
I'm gonna toast Cloud9 Balloon Company for saying we had nothing to fucking do with this. We just sold the people some goddamn balloons. We're a balloon company, okay? That's what we do.
But shouldn't they, hold on, shouldn't they have some type of like liability for that, because they gave them so many balloons that they need to tell them that they shouldn't be doing?
There's probably a
Those little
sign.
things?
I'd imagine there's a sign.
So
In their contract, maybe.
Yeah.
incidental balloon homicide?
That's what I mean. That surely they have some type of liability.
Yeah.
That many balloons.
Essentially just an escalated littering felony.
True. Yeah.
Which they do say if you litter on the highway, it's a felony and a $10,000 fine.
Yeah.
So I mean, those poor turtles. But Cloud9 Balloon Company, shouts to you. Here's a toast. Yeah, I found the camera this time. All right. We can probably get back around here one more time, I think. And I'll bring us home.
Cool.
I just got another one.
I got this one. But
yeah,
Andrew,
Jordan. Yeah, Jordan.
right.
Because I'm kind of in between a couple.
I'm just gonna foreshadow, I guess, apparently season 2.
Oh.
With some big hitters.
Yeah.
Because
You
this
got
is
another big hitter on your plate?
this is also local.
Oh, boy.
Also a local one that
Oh boy.
just about everybody
Oh
in
boy.
the probably knows. At least I hope. Hopefully Andrew knows this one. I know Justin does because we've talked about it.
Oh.
Also a short little snippet. Dennis Rader.
Oh.
Does that name ring a bell, Andrew?
Dennis Rader.
Ah.
Just
it
wait.
does. It does, but I don't.
Also known as the BTK Killer, was active from 1974 until his arrest in 2005 in Wichita, Kansas.
I have to be a nerd and pause. He took like a 10 to 15 year hiatus where he did nothing at all.
This is correct.
Wow. Wow.
I think it was actually 16 years.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
About the hiatus.
There were some friends in college that actually went to church with him.
Whoa.
Like a lot of K-Staters were from Wichita.
Oh, yeah.
And he was a very active member in the church. Yes.
He was a dingleberry. He was an elder at the church. Anyway, continue.
He was, yes.
Elderberry?
Yep, elderberries. Rader would stalk his victim for days before his attacks, break into their homes, and wait until he was ready to strike. Even sometimes sleeping there overnight in preparation.
Oh.
The creepiest part about him was that he appeared to be an upstanding citizen from the outside, serving in the Air Force and having a wife and 2 children.
Wow.
One of those Ted Bundy types.
Wow. And he was on death row too, right?
No,
No.
he's still alive.
He's still alive.
He's serving life in Don Pablo or
No, he's in El Dorado, I
Dorado.
believe. Yeah, you can. I looked into it. Okay, so I have this. I want to do this for an episode. It might be a
That'd
lot
be awesome.
in the making. Not this specific case. Hold on, let me get there.
We might do this case just because
We will probably do this case.
But I mean, for what you're talking about.
But I had this idea probably a couple months ago.
Yeah.
I want to write a serial killer. I feel like it'd be very interesting just to just I don't know, not become pen pals with them.
No, yeah.
Anything like that, but just write them to see if they write back. And Justin and I were talking about it, and he's very particular. Like he goes through like a screening process for the people he writes back.
Wow.
And, yeah.
He is a pompous, arrogant douchebag that got himself locked up on purpose. And he literally needs to know your profession, how successful you were in life, where you live, what you drive. He is...
So
make some shit up.
Well, yeah, what would stop someone from just lying?
I don't know. And I hope he doesn't have the resources to confirm, but maybe it has to be believable. I don't know. He's an idiot. So, I mean, yeah, he had the normal life, that classic white guy bullshit. And he literally got away with his crimes. He wrote the police. He's kind of in the manner of like,
I don't go through the full story.
I'm not going to go through the full story. There's a lot to it, but Zodiac is a little bit like the Zodiac.
Yeah.
Cryptic messages to the police, just daring them to catch him.
Wanting him.
Loved the chase. And then he gave it up. He was close to being caught, gave it up, didn't do anything for years and years, saw other serial killers such as Richard Ramirez and all these other guys in the news, and decided to kill one more time and write the fucking police about it, and got himself caught. He
just would have stopped.
Wow.
Didn't write the police.
We don't support it. I'm glad.
No,
I'm glad
I
that
agree.
he got caught. But arrogant ass. Oh, BTK. Yeah, we might try to write him just to see.
Wow, that would be incredible, guys.
I feel like that'd be like super cool. Just sounds so. I hate saying that, but it's just very interesting to me to get into the mind of a killer? Like, why?
Talk
What
about
got you to that point?
exactly, and
Yeah.
talk about the publicity for our show.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, ratings got to go up if you got BTK's letter on the air.
No kidding. I'll have to post about it on TikTok. Not that I TikTok really hard.
You should promote our company.
What's your TikTok history?
So who are we toasting in this one? Not BTK.
Obviously not. I don't know.
A toast to Jordan for the idea for
Yes.
us to possibly get ourselves murdered.
We're not
Easy
gonna
toast.
get murdered.
Yeah.
We could have toasted to the Wichita police for finding him. Good old
Wichita.
Shocker Nation over there.
To Wichita.
To Wichita.
Um,
I could not spell Wichita for the life of me when I was little.
is that what they make young Kansanites do? They make them spell Wichita to get through school, or
You know, I don't know. I'm not from Kansas. I'm from Missouri.
Wichita.
that's right.
Totally different cities.
What do they call them? Do they call them Kansanites?
Kansans.
Nice.
Kansans.
Not a Kansan or a Missouri.
That's why they didn't let me live there.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I went to college in Kansas, but
Hey, look, you know what? There's a lot of serial killers in Ohio, Kansas, and Missouri, so this is good company we've got here.
yeah.
I actually came up with a good one today because my ID came in officially. I am officially a resident of Missouri.
Oh my God.
Here. But I said I'm a Missourian, or I live in misery, or whatever you want. I guess I'm miserable is what.
Don't they call them Mizzouites or something? Mizzou or
Well, the University of Missouri, they call themselves Mizzou. Mizzou.
Yeah.
Mizzou.
yeah,
Missouri.
Missouri.
I hear this. You're not from Missouri?
I just got a new ID, and my freaking photo is fire. Like I feel like I look so good.
Are you an Illinois resident now?
Yeah.
You know what's funny is my fake ID in college, don't condone that, was from Illinois.
Of course you
Oh my God. Give me your best Illinois accent. No, I'm kidding.
Illinois? No, it got taken in
Oh.
So what's crazy is I actually had two. There was like this guy that made them. They used your picture, your name, and just an address in Illinois. Your birth date, just a different year.
I don't think I can. I'm trying not to show my picture is not fire. It looks like
you look good, man.
look like I farted. I'm wearing the same hoodie that I didn't take this
Oh my God.
2 weeks ago.
But what's crazy is my fake ID worked at a casino,
Wow.
but not my local bars in Manhattan.
That's just bad security.
I
was like, how? I was 19.
on my 18th birthday, I was denied at the Detroit, the Greek Town Casino, because apparently I hadn't been 18 long enough.
What?
Oh, yeah, that happens apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
On your birthday, and in Connecticut, it's like a drinking casino, so you got to be 21. But on midnight, not acceptable. You can't go. You have to be in at the start of business the next day.
Oh, that's dumb.
So especially when you drive 45 minutes to go to the casino for your birthday, it's like,
that's not here.
like, oh great, I'm at this casino on a native reservation with nothing but cornfields and mountains around. Let me go hang out in one of the mountains. Andrew, did you find one, or do you want to close on one of mine, and then I got a quick end exercise for us?
I've got kind of a creepy one.
Okay, I like creepy.
All right. I'm gonna get my regular glasses just so I can see this one. There we go. So this is from 1986. It's called "The Teen Boy That Lived in the Walls of a Family Home for Weeks."
Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
This one's from Patrick Thornton, who reported on it. So in 1986, a girl named Annie Andrews went on a date with a boy named Danny LaPlante, who said he was
What?
Yeah.
Sorry, keep going.
Danny was a friend of a friend. Andrews and LaPlante had only talked on the phone, but LaPlante described himself as a tall, handsome athlete. When the two met for ice cream, LaPlante looked completely different and had a disheveled appearance. After the date, Andrews stopped answering his calls. Actually, that should have been her calls. And then it says, Annie and her sister Jessica had recently lost their mother to cancer and performed a seance in their basement to contact her spirit when they heard knockings on the wall. They believed their house was haunted. In the coming weeks, there would be more knocks on the wall, furniture moved, and messages written in the walls, what appeared to be blood. Their father, Brian Andrews, reportedly came face to face with LaPlante, the boyfriend, who was holding a hatchet and wearing the deceased wife's makeup. When police finally investigated the home, they had found out that Danny LaPlante had been living in the walls for weeks. He even cut holes in the walls to spy on Annie. Very creepy. He would move things when the family wasn't home, and he wrote messages on the walls in ketchup to scare them. So LaPlante was ultimately taken to a juvenile facility, but was arrested the following year for the murder of a different family, not even the one he was spying on.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The 80s were a weird time, everybody.
It sounds a little bit like the plot of The Boy.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
But hear me out. LaPlante, his name was?
Yeah, Danny LaPlante.
Hear me out.
Look at Andrew's face. He's like, oh no.
Hear me out. We can turn the lights down low. I've got a candle. Baby, lock the door. Turn the lights down low.
Down low. Baby, lock the doors.
My parents let me go to the concert. What should I wear? They really undersell what the Ouija is supposed to be. Does Tommy know I like him? Who told him? Will I pass my history test? What grade will I get? How are ghosts supposed to know these things?
Come on, people. If you're going
They
to...
see the future. Ghosts can't see the future, can they?
No, they just know what happened to them and why they're not allowed to leave. I thought. I mean,
Well, Denny knew in grade that Izzy was sick.
yeah, that's a show.
People, if you're gonna perform a seance, ask good questions, not if you're gonna pass a freaking test. Like, come on.
Like, am I living in the plot of a future flop of a horror movie?
I mean, I played with a Ouija board in high school and got a response.
Oh my God.
Yeah, your friends are very convincing. I'm just kidding. I believe that the Ouija board is fake. And it's made by Hasbro. I don't know. It might work. It has not worked for me.
The Ouija board, it's a fake board. It really is. I asked it something the other day, and it told me that I was going to be president. So we'll be waiting for that.
2024, Trump. 2024.
I will move. I will likely move out of the country, but it's a good thing. Wi-Fi is everywhere. So who do you want to toast in that story?
I'd like to toast the brave officer who found out on the other murder.
Yeah. Hey, I have no idea how to help this family, but someone else got killed by this guy.
That's it. That's it.
All right. I got a closing story. Closing story. Quick little fun game, and then we out of here for your little special episode live.
We outie.
Of TCFTIM
TCU?
TCU! Max Dugan!
Oh, this way.
Oh, yeah. Something like that.
They do like something like the frog thing.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to
the
Grunge.
Hypnotone.
Shout out to Grunge.com. A bride laced her wedding's guest food with pot. Legalized.
It's legal here.
I know.
And in Chicago.
I'm not fighting for legal rights. I'm saying she was. And this is just hilarious. Chicken, fish, or marijuana. One Florida bride gave her wedding guests an option as she and her caterer laced everyone's meals with cannabis. This is reported by the Washington Post. Things became suspicious at the April wedding in 2020 as guests began reacting adversely to their food. One guest vomited everything up. Another felt like she was having heart problems and sought refuge in her car.
Oh my gosh.
Where she thought she would die.
Oh my God.
One of the groom's relatives started hallucinating and was paranoid that someone she knew had died. The wedding devolved into such chaos that the local fire and rescue team eventually.
Oh my gosh!
Others were rushed to the emergency room. Strangely, both the bride, Dania Svoboda, and the caterer, Jocelyn Bryant, were nonchalant about drugging guests and treated the ordeal like a playful prank. But it was certainly a crime, and especially in places like Florida, where recreational marijuana is illegal, there are definitely legal consequences. Svoboda and Bryant were charged with the felonies of food tampering and delivering marijuana, along with the misdemeanor of culpable negligence. And this is coming from CNN. Investigators tested the urine of some of the wedding's 50 guests, and at least 3 tested positive.
Oh my God!
3 though?
So they pranked like Uncle Tom, Aunt Sherry, and someone else. And everybody else is like, "Oh my God, dude! I can hear my heartbeat too. I can see it on your face right now. There's a toad, hypnotoad,
A hypnotoad
in the cake." Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know.
That happened to my uncle went, and this is out in Colorado, folks, where you know they like it out there.
Yeah,
sure.
He went to a Christmas party or something a few years ago, and there were two pans of brownies, and one of them was marked. There was a note underneath, and it was supposed to mark which ones had marijuana and which ones didn't. And he accidentally took like 3 squares of the marijuana and thought he was gonna die.
Oh my gosh!
Get one for me. That's all I need.
Go get
It's helpful. It's helpful to note that once he identified that it was marijuana, he was able to chillax by the fire.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I mean,
That's
for some, that is a healing attribute.
Yeah, but I think the reason the guests.
They're in the fridge. Jacob. Just go look in the fridge.
Just go grab. How do you grab a Sprite out of the fridge? You're live on the air asking this dumb question.
Break out the Ouija board.
If they're connected, bring them both.
Break out the Ouija board for that one.
Yeah, ask the Ouija board how you get a Sprite out of the fridge.
No, you love Ouija. It was his choice to get a Ouija board.
I gave him the choice of so many different board games. No, we love Jacob.
Oh my God!
He picked the Ouija board.
He picked the Ouija board. He's a future host of this show once he turns 18. 10 years.
He will eventually take the show over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'll be too old to talk on the radio.
He can. We have a podcasting room in my building where I work.
Oh.
We have a podcasting room in the home where we live.
I understand.
We're just at the bar.
And then
bar. But...
And then I'll be like old man Andrew, and me and Jacob will be doing the podcast, and I'll be like, back in my day, there were serial killers in Chicago.
And he'll be like, let me tell you about the robots killing people.
And then he's like, then Jacob will be like, all right, everybody, we have to slow down the episode. Andrew's running out of breath here.
I host this podcast when you turn old enough.
Yep.
And Andrew's going to be your 90-year-old co-host. Welcome to True Crime for the Innocent Mind.
He'll be like 6
on H2G Radio.
I don't know if you kids remember 1980, but
neither do I. I was born in the 90s.
Oh my God! We'd be 90 in 2080. Ew.
Oh.
I won't be. I'm not going to make it that far.
I probably will. We last a long time.
Just make sure my funeral is a party and invite that last caterer. I can't even toast anybody.
Yeah, what do we toast on that last one? The chicken or
the caterer? Apparently,
I think we toast the one like medical user who's like prescribed it, who's just sitting there like, I know what's going on here.
Oh yeah,
I know what's going on here. This is gonna get real good real fast.
You see.
So toast to them, and hey, toast to you two beautiful people, and all you beautiful people at home, our viewers watching, our listeners on Spotify. Hey, go check out H2GRadio.com. It's our home base. I know, I got a face for radio. It's okay. Most of the time you don't have to see it unless you watch on Wednesdays for The Wire. Well, now on Mondays, actually. So that's not even, don't watch anything on Wednesday.
Well, and you're seeing it now.
Yeah, you're seeing it now. I'm sorry. It's Saturday. It's a crime show. You can be scared. Okay. Fun game. Real quick. We're going to do 2 of these. This is called Incoherent. I don't know how we're
It came with our tequila.
Oh, wow.
Tequila. Can you say whoever gets this first? Oh, we can't play because we can see the answer.
Well, we can hide it.
Yeah, we can hide it on the next one. What do you got, Andrew? What do you think this is?
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Say that again.
Ducky chicken.
Just read all the words in sequence pretty fast.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
One more time.
Kentucky for high cheek. Or for high chicken.
Kentucky for high chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh no!
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
What they put in this?
They put that good juice in. All right. Well, we'll do two more since we couldn't really play that one. All right. What we got here?
Here we go.
Try to guess that one already. All right.
Full layman hot.
Flamin' Hot
Oh,
Cheetos.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. Flamin' Hot Cheetos. All right. And
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese. Chalky Cheese.
Sorry, guys. I did not.
Chalky Cheese. Wow. Hive rook those
scorns hair up.
Hive rook those scorns hair ups. Hair up.
What?
Hive rook those scorns hair up.
Hive rook those scorns hair up.
Hive rook
those
scorns hair up.
Hive rook those scorns up.
I cheated. I know what it is. So
Hive rook those scorns hair up. Oh, that's a hard one.
Oh, no.
Hive rook those
High fructose corn.
Oh,
fructose corn.
Nice.
She is impossible to beat at this game.
Holy crap.
This one's too easy just because I know exactly what it is.
Oh boy.
You can cheat.
80T. 80 HT. HGTV.
80 HT. 80 HT.
80
ADHD.
ADHD.
I got it before.
All right. That's quite fun.
I want the viewers to know that my biceps look awesome on StreamYard.
Oh my god. This is not the we gotta end this thing. Fartin Gimp Uplick. Fartin Gimp Uplick.
Gimli?
Farting
Gimp Uplick.
Can I do it?
No, you look to the back. Farting Gimp.
Farting.
Fartin Gimp Uplick.
That's not right.
Farting Gimp Uplick. Farting Gimp Uplick.
Farting.
Farting in public, people. Come on, I do it daily. All right, that's enough of incoherent.
That's just not right.
That's fine. Can we continue?
You guys,
we can do it off the air. We got incoherent here. We got a bar full of drinks. For True Crime for the Innocent Mind listeners, hey, thanks for joining. We've got season 2 coming out very soon. We haven't forgot about you. We've recorded several episodes. I think we're already recording the end of season 2 very soon. So just take this time, go back to the annals, not the other thing, of True Crime for the Innocent Mind. You can find it all at www.h2gradio.com. So exciting to say that. It's mobile optimized, folks. That means you can find it on your cell phone. What are you? She's going to kill me. I tried to tell you guys at the beginning of the episode. She pulled out a
It's for olives.
Oh, it is. So that's it for today's episode. We're going to go ahead and go around the horn and do our final thoughts as well as our plugs. And I'll plug all the rest of the shows for my plug. So who wants to plug it first? I mean, shout it first.
What kind of plug?
Okay, Andrew.
Sorry. So hey everybody, we just want to thank you so much for watching our awesome show, and we couldn't be here without you, and yeah, we love you really, and we're lucky to be here, and yeah, and you can find me on TikTok at Andrew Klepfer, or Instagram Andrew Klepfer. Got a show coming up January 19th, so been working hard on that, so you'll see some pictures if you follow me or stuff. I don't know.
Go out to Chicago and see the show. Almost Maine. At which theater?
Oh, the Oil Lamp Theater. It's in Glenview, Illinois, just a suburb of Chicago.
Chicago.
Get out there and see it. I know I'm going to. Thank you, Andrew.
And if you're that serial killer in Chicago, I'm your type.
Wow. Don't you don't say. That's not what you say to them. You don't.
Oh, my Lanta.
Andrew! We can have him as a guest on the show, maybe. Why are you doing this?
Oh my gosh, we could Zoom them from prison.
Oh my God.
They get caught. They're not caught yet.
No. I meant like in... Anyway, never mind.
Oh, my. I'm not Zooming BTK.
I wasn't talking about BTK.
just do your plug. Plug it, would you?
Hi, I'm Jordash with 4 H's.
Plug it. Anyway, continue. 4 H's, Jordash.
That's most of my things is Jordash with 4 H's. I love this show. Thank you guys for letting us be us and our weird minds of not enjoying murder, but it's just interesting to read about and to learn about people's minds and why they do the things that they do and talk about it and bring awareness to some serious situations that may be uncomfortable, but just awareness on all those things.
I hate this show. I'm just...
Oh God. And that's not the alcohol talking.
Oh, now is the host of okay. Andrew and Justin's Actors Breakdown starting in 5. 4, 3. Okay, so let's see. Final thoughts. If you are a serial killer, turn yourself in.
Yep.
If you're living in an area where there's a serial killer reported, take it serious. These people are not monsters, but they are dumbasses, and dumbasses do dumb things. So, keep yourself out of the way or be alert. If you're a CCW owner, then that's your whole job. And so protect the public, protect yourself. Don't innocent people. Don't be a racist Walmart greeter. Don't try to buy a baby at Walmart because that's not one of the items that Walmart sells yet. So
2023.
This is not Wayfair, people.
So H2G Radio. This is the only crude show of this manner, except for you might hear some fun stuff like this on Free Mess on Fridays, so don't miss that. Sahi and the gang are just amazing, serious, insightful. It's such a good show. True Crime for the Innocent Mind Season 2 coming out very soon. You can check out all of Season 1 wherever you listen to your podcast. Andrew Justin's Actors Breakdown, all of Season 1 is there. We are working on a Season 2 as well. Excited to release those dates as soon as we have them for you. All of the Boss Dog Show, you can check out all of that. You can check out the Wire Sports Podcast, our flagship podcast, in the longest running podcast at H2G Radio with a whopping 9 seasons. Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so that's live now, and that's exciting. And if you want to get involved with H2G Radio, whether it be doing one of these crazy podcasts, being a host, if you got ideas, if you're a writer, editor, marketer, producer, website designer, because I've spent a month doing something I've never thought I would do. I think I've heard that it looks good, so maybe
looks amazing.
Thank you. But if you want to get involved, it doesn't pay a lot, but we have a lot of fun. H2gradio.com. There's a contact page. You can email us right there. You can also find everything that I just talked about, whether it be one of the podcasts, some original content. You can also find links to H2G Podcast, the original flagship show that started back in April of 2020 when the shit was really getting real. everything is there. We're super excited for the website for 2023, for the growth that we're about to see and that we're already starting to see. So it all comes from you. Thanks for joining us on our live stream, sharing the drinks with us. Hey, you know what? This one's for you, people. This one is for you. Cheers your empty third.
You're so good.
Hey, live, laugh, love like it's your last, and stay classy, fuckers.